Hey friend, hey, welcome to my channel looking for a sign. We are going to be doing Cancer messages. So this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. And if this message resonates with you, then it's for you. Okay? Okay. So, Cancer messages. What we got for y'all today? So we have by the book, we have new life, and we have fourth in the road. All right, so by the book. By the book talks about universal law. It talks about order. It talks about things being very structured. Okay. So what we got with this one, Spirit? Cancer. So it looks like there's something going as planned, honestly. Because what it's looking like is there was something in your life that didn't make sense. Rather, it was why a relationship didn't work out, why you didn't get hired for a job, why you can't make more money. There's something in your life that was not working out as planned. You're going to find, if you haven't already, there's some sign, synchronicity, or some type of proof that will prove to you that's going to make you feel, almost like an epiphany, like, aha, that's why that relationship didn't work out, that friendship didn't last, I didn't get that job, that something didn't go into alignment, because it has something to do with a breakthrough, some type of unexpected expansion. It's giving an energy of things aligning and you starting to understand there's levels to this. I can't skip steps. I have to, like, I don't know who this is for. I feel like I'm talking to a very intuitive Cancer who's almost used to getting downloads that are very detailed, or dreams that are very detailed, or they have an intuition that's just very in sync. It's kind of giving, from your perspective, you may feel like sometimes you're skipping steps, or sometimes there's certain things, that kind of people have to deal with, that you're like, I don't really have to deal with that because my intuition is so strong that it's like I kind of know how that's going to turn out. So it's just kind of giving, somebody's realizing you're not above the program, but in a good way. It's also too, I feel, it's also energy here of, it's making somebody feel as though they're in alignment and always have been in alignment, where at one time you may have felt like, why is this happening? I'm not in alignment, and how do I get back in alignment? Why does this keep happening to me? Yeah, adjudication and poverty. It's giving an energy of feeling as though you were stuck in lack, like, a judgment has been cast on you, and not understanding how to get yourself out of it. But with breakthrough, unexpected expansion, it's giving an energy of like you understanding, oh, I was never being punished, but you can't appreciate certain things or understand certain things. It's like to truly understand the energy behind being wealthy, you need to understand the energy behind poverty. Why? Why? Like, how does that even make sense, SJ? Because when you're on a frequency of abundance and a frequency of wealth, and there's no way to be in alignment 24 hours, right? When you understand what the frequency of lack and the frequency of scarcity feels like, you know when you're out of alignment. You know when you're more in alignment with scarcity. You know when you're more, in alignment with that energy. So you know what you need to do or focus on, or, gratitude and whatever, to flip that around to get to a wealth frequency. And you know what a wealth frequency or an abundance frequency feels like because you've experienced it, right? If you haven't experienced something, it's hard to have it or know that you've experienced it, right? It's hard to explain to someone what something feels like until they actually experience it. So whatever this is for you, you're understanding that that's part of why you went through something. There's a level of acceptance and understanding that would not have happened without this cycle. Buy the book. Yeah. Like literally. See, I can't. Look at this. I can't show this lover's card on YouTube because they get offended, because they say it's nudity. But we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Justice. And then we have the Lovers, okay? That is telling me that where you may have thought in order for something to be in alignment, it may have had to include other people or other things, or a certain level up had to unfold a certain type of way. And again, it's giving the energy of, because it gives me the energy of something not leveling up, something not in alignment. But with Justice and the Lovers, it's like you kind of had to go through that. The Justice card here is cause and effect. The Justice card here, right, is truth, right? And the Lovers here is alignment and a choice that was made. So understanding what this is for you, because I just get an energy of it. It's going to be in different areas for everybody. It just gives an energy of, I know what a very strong spiritual connection that is just a lesson. I know what that feels like. So when I experience that again, I'm not going to confuse it for this twin flame. It's fated. That's my person relationship, because I've had connections that were so intense and so strong, but that was a karmic meant to learn from it. So I know what those signs and synchronicities look like, right? I know what it looks like when I'm at a job and everything is going great and I'm outgrowing that job, right? Like there's something here where it's cause and effect, and you're starting to understand the journey and why certain things had to be a part of the journey. Okay. Then we have New Life. New Life talks about breakthroughs. Ooh, sorry. Talks about breakthroughs, new beginnings, right? It talks about why do I feel like I want to look at the book? Sometimes when I feel like I need to look at the book, I feel like there's an aspect that they want me to focus on, but not all the time. So New Life is about birth of new ideas, new beginnings, new opportunities, a breath of fresh air, and life renewing itself. I feel like it's the life renewing itself that it's wanting me to focus on. There's new beginnings, new opportunities. I really just feel like you guys have closed out a big cycle in your life, and you understand why a certain cycle in your life happens. You're forgiving it, you're understanding it, you're releasing it, or you're you're in the process of closing out one cycle fully, and you're understanding why this new cycle has to begin, or why this new cycle is being entered into. New Life. Why is New Life here? Yeah, that's crazy. Repeated cycles, lessons unlearned, and testing season, choices, discipline, emotionally unavailable. Here's the thing. Some of you guys are realizing that you are more in control of something than you give yourself credit for. Some of you guys may have detached from a situation just to survive the situation. And now that something is calming down, faded endings. I can't make this up, y'all. Faded endings. It's giving an energy of, I feel like honestly, I feel like a new beginning is being forced upon you. Quitting energy, misalignment, endings approaching. I mean, come on. It's giving, you're aware of why something has come to an end. You understand how all this works. There's really nothing more left for you to learn in this particular cycle or this particular area of life. If you have not made physical action steps to move forward to a new beginning, it's like a new beginning is going to be forced upon you. So something out of your control may cause an ending. Or you may be put in a situation where you don't have there's no other direction for you to go in but a new beginning, a new breakthrough leap. Like, guys, this could be in relationships. You could be trying to go back to an ex or exes, or you just may be feeling comfortable with the devil, and spirit is like, we're not going in that direction. We're going somewhere else. We're going to meet a whole new person. This could be a job field. So you're like, I don't know, I'm a dentist. I'm a dental assistant. I'm a dentist. And I like being a dentist, but you know that you've outgrown it. There's nothing more for you there. It's like the dental office you work for, it gets completely shut down and don't nobody need a dental assistant. But you're also a licensed massage therapist, and the only place you can get a job at is at a spa being a licensed massage therapist. Like, it's something to where an ending is getting ready to be forced upon you. But I don't see you being too afraid, because it's like you have everything you need. Because by the book here, you're not shocked by the ending. You understand why the ending is happening. You just weren't taking any action steps. What is that? Concern, mature man, child. Mature man could be you. Not that you're a man, maybe you are a man, but this comes through as masculine energy. What is masculine energy? Action energy. With mature man, you already know what you're supposed to do. You already know what direction you're supposed to go in. Child energy is new energy, new beginnings, a new opportunity, concern. I feel like you're concerned, but like I said, with mature man here, you know what you got to do. You may not like the fact it's being forced upon you, but you already know what you have to do. You may be a little bit concerned because this is still, even though you know what you need to do, it's still new to you. Yeah, but you don't have a choice. Just like I said, you don't have a choice. Imprisonment, courthouse, message of concern, distant horizons. I feel like courthouse is giving spiritual judgment. Imprisonment is giving 8 of swords. You don't have a choice. It's part of your path, Let's see. Why is message of concern here? Queen of Cups, that's you. The Tower, because it's unexpected. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Your concern is you just like to be more prepared. You want to do more research. You want to be more prepared. You have control issues, Cancer placement. You feel like Eight of Pentacles. You want to have more money saved up. You want to have, more of a reputation in that community, more people that can speak, about the work or the talent that you have, right? Maybe you're trying to open up a business and you're like, I kind of want it to be more on my feet. But next to the Nine of Cups, it's telling me message of concern. It's because this isn't happening the way you want it to. You're aware of why it's happening. You know what you need to do, but you just kind of wish that it was a transition that happens on your terms. I don't think it's going to, because I have the Tower here. The Tower is coming, for your highest good. The Tower is coming because you may be taking too long to move, to act, because you feel like you're not fully ready. Yeah, we got the Empress in reverse, guys. You want to nurture this so that it feels right, it feels comfortable, it feels alignment. I want my intuition and everything to feel good. But your biggest breakthroughs don't happen when you're feeling great and you're feeling good, right? This Tower moment is going to happen because it's going to get you to move. What do you want them to know about this new life? The Fool card, definitely a new beginning. Seven of Wands, listen. Just know you'll be glad when you do have this new beginning, because what you need to know about this new beginning, you're going to have everything you need, how you need it, the way you need it. Okay. You won't have to struggle to hold on to it. It just feels like it's going to be easy to defend. It's going to be a lot easier to protect than you think. I don't think it's going to be as much of a struggle as you feel in your mind it is. See, Queen of Pentacles, what did I say? You're more prepared than you think. You're more prepared than you think you are. And you are very good at balancing. There's a level of wealth that is around you, and you are very good at balancing your home life, your work life. Page of Pentacles, I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so what you need to know about this new beginning is that everything is in alignment for you to have the success that you think you still need time to cultivate. Whenever this Tower moment happens, you're going to be fine. As long as you take action, you don't escape into your emotions or are so dramatic. And I don't want to say that like what you're going through is not important, because it is, but that's the energy Spirit gives me. It gives me the energy of somebody who's more focused on the breakdown and all that versus, I know that you're upset and I know that you're sad, but the door is open. Like, cry as you go through the door. Like, this is the energy of Spirit saying, don't just collapse on the floor and wail and cry. Wail and cry as you're going through the door, because you have no idea you're walking into, for a lot of you, one of the best phases of your life. There's a cycle or something that's coming to an end, but you have one of the best phases of your life that's coming up. We have new life. Look at her. It's more of a life of ease, of luxury, of I know this isn't going to be for everybody because this is a general reading, but I really get an energy of where like money is no longer a struggle like it was before. There's some type of wealth here, guys. So I don't know if you guys are going into investments, or whatever the case may be. I don't know what this is, but it's just giving. This turns out really well. And for some of you, I just got, you're not being told to do this. This is past energy for you. So in the past, you've gone through so much that you're entering a phase of your life to where you can say, money is not an issue. Any news I get, I'm not even concerned about it being bad news because my life is calm. My life is at ease. Like all that other stuff is behind me. What do we have for fork in the road? Why is fork in the road here? You're doing a lot of releasing. There may be people or connections and things around you that you're really looking at them without rose-colored glasses. It's like, you know what? I care about this friend or I care about this person, but they're draining. Some of you guys are coming to a fork in the road with certain connections and you're looking at them from a different point of view, and you're going to be sorting your connections from what is draining, what is enriching me, which of my connections are reciprocal, and where am I not giving enough in the connection? Where am I, where are the connections that I'm over giving? Where are the connections that are, are too codependent or just whatever? You're at a crossroads with a lot of your connections, work connections, friend connections, family members, okay? Some of you guys are going to be meeting new people. Ooh, that's too many. I'm going to take these and put these back because that's too many. I'll pull more cards and y'all can keep talking to me. Yeah, some of you guys are going to be finding, okay, be careful of new people coming into your life. Some of you guys have a new person coming into your life that you're going to feel is very destiny, very, it's like a fated situation. Be very careful. It feels like you're at a crossroads. You're getting ready to go down a very fated path that is very positive is what it's giving. But before you fully go down that path, you're going to meet, there's a chance that you could meet a soul tribe or a group of people or a particular person that you're going to feel like you're not really sure. This is somebody that could be very spiritually, this is a new person. They're coming off as somebody that is on the same path as you. They're very they come off as spiritual guru. They come off as very spiritual knowledge and all that. But the more you talk to them, you're going to realize that they are just repeating things they've heard. They don't practice what they preach because they don't know they know what they're talking about because they're repeating what they've heard. They mentally understand what they've seen, heard, or whatever, but you can tell they don't operate in that. I hope that makes sense. Because it gives, and this could be somebody that you're currently around too. Yeah. Family room and bad health. Again, family room is my card of exposure, right? It's all out in the open. It's not like the bedrooms that are in the back. And then I have bad health. I don't think it's actual bad health. I think that this person still has childhood traumas or things that they're healing from. They're going to present themselves as a healed person. For some of you guys, this is a romantic person that you're going to be meeting. But it feels faded because it feels like in the past, you would have tried to stay friends with them or just try to adjust yourself accordingly. This is going to happen before either this is somebody that's already in your life that is pretty new. Regardless, you're coming to a crossroad. You're either meeting them before while you're at a crossroad and have to make a decision, and they're going to remind you of some people you've had to let go in the past, or this is a fairly new person that's in your life that you're at a crossroads and you're starting to think back, hey, I don't think that this person is who they say they are. Yeah, it's crazy when the tarot backs up. I have the Eight of Wands, the Strength, the Hermit, and the Five of Swords. You are spiritually kind of coming back and realizing you're just not in alignment with certain people anymore. And there's a certain type of person you're not in alignment with anymore. I'm also getting an energy of certain things that you would entertain or have um, willing to sacrifice for if you're the peacekeeper in your family or in your friend group. This is giving, I don't want to do that anymore. Strength card. I kind of just want to use my power in a different way. Eight of Wands. I want to quickly get out of the situation. I'm starting to feel like maybe Hermit card, I should just move back and let them figure this out on their own. Or this could be a particular person, or this could be a group that you're just like, I'm thinking they're adults and they can figure it out on their own. I'm feeling like I'm not going to keep explaining myself to somebody who is dedicated to misunderstanding me. Where in the past you may have wanted to manipulate them back, or you may have wanted to go tit for tat with them, or troll them. Not now. Now you're just like, you know what? I don't have the emotions to give to this situation. I don't care now. Death card with the Ace of Swords. Truth be told, I don't want any parts of that. There's a level up that's happening, not just to you, but in your energy, around you, with you. Okay, you're going to be noticing the shift, and you may be leaving behind a whole entire group of people. This could include, walking away from an entire soul tribe, a whole, like this. When I say soul tribe, you could be leaving your yoga class, you could be changing churches, okay? You could be I don't know, maybe you have, a soul sisters group or something, but this is the energy of like, I don't align with these kind of people anymore. I used to, I don't anymore. They're draining, they're codependent. I don't want to do yoga anymore. I want to do weightlifting. I don't want to go to this church anymore. I don't align with them, or if you're on TikTok, they told that lady no with the formula. And you're like, I don't want to be a part of a church that operates like this. I don't know. But all I do know is that you are going through a massive level up and you're going to be leaving some people behind. Congratulations. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one.